They want the big thing to them is that they want people to see how corrupt it is and then ask for someone else to fix it. Never step into their own personal power. That's what this whole thing's about. Disempowering everybody. But they want you to see how corrupt the system is because it makes people feel helpless. Oh, what can we possibly do? It's just so bad. Who can I vote for? Who can I trust? Oh my God, look, we need AI to run it all. We need it all done by this QFS. We need all this stuff in place because then these terrible politicians can't get in and do all the stuff that they're doing, So you can see how a lot of people will see it as something attractive. And that's the freaky part, how we could get led into this. But if we can increase awareness enough with people while this is happening, well, perhaps we can lead it to somewhere we want to go because there's a good version of it as well. I mean, you could have a digital system that would work for us if you had people of integrity that had put it in place. The question is, where do you find them,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was telling that to my friend the other day. I was like, we have this technology that could make us so free and work so well for us. If we just didn't have these nefarious people in the background, basically soaking up all the benefits and basically enslaving us to the technology. The technology could set humanity free. We could really, you could look at the Tesla technology that was that has been stifled since his death, and all the different projects that they have underground that they know that they could set humanity free. But it's just that they have to always put that meter on the energy. They always got to get their cut, and
energy is a huge part of it. Sorry to butt in. Energy is a huge part of it. If we had free energy, we wouldn't be in this situation that we're in. And even with Tesla, I think Tesla. The more I've looked into this, I think Tesla was a distraction. He was a red herring. I think that they created that persona. Whether he could do the things he did or not, maybe he still just had the old knowledge. But I don't think all those things were like Tesla inventions. I think we had free energy everywhere around the world. It was very, very commonplace. And they need someone like Tesla so that we can say, oh, it was just, there was this certain stuff that was made by this certain guy and nobody knows how he did it. But we had free energy resonators. Everything we do today is based on the consumption of energy and the collection of energy, making us pay to be alive, making us pay to use these terrible fuel-powered things. Well, we could have flying machines. We could be going everywhere with 0-point energy the way we used to do. We used to fly everywhere. This is why when you look at the old European cities and stuff, all the old cobblestone streets, narrow streets, these huge, magnificent buildings and things, incredible stuff they had. But the transport system, when you look at it, how did they ever really do any of this transport? Well, they obviously weren't using roads because you have these incredible places and they're just dirt, muddy roads or cobblestone roads and they're narrow, so they were flying everywhere. And we used to have this energy. And I think that they created the persona of Tesla just simply to make us think that it was just this one guy that could do all this stuff. The loss of free energy has really moved us into the situation that we're in. While you've got to go out and collect money and work and pay to be alive, just to get the energy to heat your house, to travel, to have transport, to get food, to grow crops, to do all this stuff, it all takes energy. And if energy was free, we could just walk into the forest, set up your little free energy device, build whatever you wanted, grow whatever you wanted, live your life the way you wanted if you had free energy. And they don't want that. It's been a really, really interesting thing that they've done to us. And all the technology that we've got, it's a mirror of what we used to have, of the real technology, the etheric technology, earth-based technology. Even when you look at the internet, we take to it like a fish to water, this instantaneous communication, because we used to have that through nature's internet, through the tryptophan, through our pineal gland being open, being able to communicate with things instantaneously. We had all of this. We had some incredible skills. We are so dumbed down and so lost from what we used to be. And there was a civilization that existed on this earth up until just a couple of 100 years ago. And it was a fantastic civilization. But over the last 5,000 years, it's been systematically destroyed up until the culmination of that destruction, which happened around about probably early 1800s when the old world was completely destroyed. Then they repopulated the world with children. They taught them whatever history they want, and they led us into this new technology, which is basically a mirror of what Earth-based technology is, even the type of electricity we use, this explosive magnetic electricity, when we can just create zero-point electricity through resonators and applying vibration to them. So, you know, everything's backwards. Everything that we do is backwards. And even when we're looking for solutions, we're looking in the backward area for those solutions. We're not trusting ourselves. We're not getting back in touch with ourselves and our connection to this realm that we live upon, you know, and what we could actually do with that, you know, if we had that knowledge and we had that confidence in ourselves. That's one of the main things that's been taken from us. You know, it's this belief that we can't do anything ourselves, this belief that we need this external technology, the belief that we need someone else to come and fix it, you know. So it's insidious what's been done to us, brother. It really is. But as I said, you know, this is a huge opportunity to get back to that, get back in touch with what it means to be human. And that's what I'm hoping will come from this.